project video to learn some of the more in-depth tutorials that will walk you through the entire process of recording, editing, and sharing. At the top of the timeline, tick marks represent time in terms of minutes and seconds. When building a video, you'll work in a horizontal manner, beginning from the left and moving sequentially through time toward the right. The tracks are layered on top of each other, so media you add on higher tracks is viewed on top of media on lower tracks in the canvas. For example, this callout is placed on top of the video track on the timeline, and therefore is on top of the screen video on the canvas. If I drag the video track on top of the callout on the timeline, the callout is now hidden behind the video on the canvas. Use the zoom slider to magnify the view of the timeline. This is very helpful when making precise cuts and selections, like removing ums in your audio. New media can be dragged and dropped on an existing track, or a new track is automatically created when media is dropped at this location at the top of the timeline. To change the position of a clip on the timeline, just drag it. To change the duration of a clip, the important part of the timeline is the playhead. To view your video, click play. Notice how the video and the timeline's playhead stay in sync. Click anywhere along the timeline and the playhead moves to that point. The library stores video clips, intros, callouts, title slides, and other media assets you want to use from project to project. Once you find something you like this callout for example, just drag it to a track on the timeline and resize and reposition it as needed. Double-click the callout on the canvas to open the callouts tab and edit the text, or change any of the text properties like color or size. You can find a number of other callouts to use in your projects by expanding this timeline. For example, here when it's zooming into the timeline. To learn more about adding and customizing zoom and pan animations to your video, check out the other Getting Started tutorial. We've talked about some of the tabs to explore the others for adding and editing special effects, and add it on top of clips. So we've shown a few ways you can navigate and edit your video. But how do you get content into your video? To make a new screen recording, click the Record the Screen button. If you already have an audio or video recording you'd like to use, click the Import Media button. When you're done with your video project, you'll need to click the Produce and Share button to create a
Rồi. Lên đi không sao hết. Đập cao. Chạy. Đá bự bự tấn vô. Chạy luôn. Mép rồi, qua kia tí. Đúng rồi. Rồi. Qua đây. Kẹt con cái nữa. Khổ với hàng bày quá, lẹ đi. Mấy chân tông lên.
BG4. Ồ, có khói lên luôn à? Không phải khói thuốc.
Còn may á bưởi.
Mắn đi.
1.2 nữa rồi. Trời này phá vỏ quá. Phải bóng khói rồi không?
Mòn vỏ. Tiết ra em.
Xin ra đi.
Rồi, bắt đầu đi.
2, 3.
Đồ.
Rồi. Tao nghe cái rắc rồi.